All right. I'm gonna let a couple people join in. This is going to be the 2026 Prizm retail blaster break that I posted earlier. Just going to let a few people join in. I want to say thank you to everybody that joined. I am also not a professional breaker, as many of you know. The last time I broke was 2022 Prizm Blasters. So don't judge my breaking ability. All right, here we go. So here's the case. Still sealed. All right. Oh, see, screwed up already, but there you go. All right. All right, let's make these pretty, I guess. Or not. All right. Everything there. All right. Whatever. I think I've done enough to earn the trust of everyone now. Good luck, everyone. All right, let's see how. As I've said, I think this is the best value Prizm SKU as of right now. If you've been on social media, you've seen all of the case hits that have been coming out of this stuff. It's going to lead to a lot of case hits, but people are paying a lot of money for them, so that's a good thing. All right, here we go. Box one. And that's a yellow. Oh, Barcola, France. Hits early. I'm just going to go quickly through. Holland got cheated yesterday. Let's see. Malik Tillman had a great World Cup. Richard Rios, Evan Nelson, Bruno, Schlotterbeck, Thiago Gravenberg, Perisic on the wave, Nori, Maeda on the wave, Due, Silva on the wave, Goretzka. Box 1. Done. Just going to do it quick. If you guys want my commentary on the product, you can read the review, although I will be updating it. If you have questions, feel free to ask. Also, if you see... Jeez Louise, are you drunk? If you happen to see a variation, let me know. I know most of them, but some of them might slip. All right, box 2. Here we go. And we have another numbered. You want to sweat it? Let's see. Oh, I forgot. You can't. Omari. Connections. Stones. Cancelo. Oh, there's a nice one. Leonard Carl wave. Rookie wave. You blew it, Hendrick. Munoz wave, trophy hunting, Bonu wave, Torres, Robertson, Nipon wave for Norway, Osgard, oh, there's another wave, everybody's. And Galazzo Man himself from yesterday. All right, box 2. Done. Two boxes, 2 numbered. Not bad. I think we'll probably have 9 or 10 numbered if I had to guess. Usually what we've been seeing. Box 3, I think that's connections. Oh, another numbered. So 3 boxes, 3 numbered. I don't really know how to sweat these because the name, I mean, I guess we can go this way. No. Ultimate was his 3rd year rookie. Oh, there he is. Mr. Galazzo himself from last night on the wave. And some trophy hunting. Not really. Oh, Vizinha wave, which is somehow one of the best rookies in this product now, which is pretty crazy. Congrats to the Cape Verde spot, or as I say, Cabo Verde, because I live in Cabo. Bono, another wave. This is weird. I'm not going to go back and look, but this feels like almost the exact same Lewis Ferguson wave. The exact same 20 of these in a case. On to number 4. The good news is 3 numbered in 3 boxes. The bad news is that's probably not going to continue. See why people put music on these things now. It's a lot of dead air, especially when you're somebody like me. All right. Well, we have another numbered, so this is pretty ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, this is pretty crazy that there's another numbered. But not the best. It's crazy. Zidane wave for France. Screamers Olmo, Tejan, Kyle Laren, Martinelli, Timber. Wave. Foden, who obviously wasn't there. Daniel Malin, who was wave, who was super hot going in, but then the guy that might win the whole thing. Super hot going in, but didn't really hear from him much. All right, where's this box 5? I can't sing for shit, I'm going to be honest. I have some talents, not artistic ones. All right. I don't have a breaking setup, as you can see, so there's no music. We're here for the cards. I heart cards. Let's go. So who does everybody think is going to win from here? The winner of France-Spain is what everybody seems to think. I think if FIFA had their way, they would have Spain beat Argentina and have Messi pass the torch. All right. No, connections. Oh, look at this. Chung. I mean, this is crazy. We're not hitting the right players, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. We're getting numbers in like every box, which that's why this is a great value. You're not gonna hit every time, but Mastantuanto, wave, McAllister scored. Elliot Anderson, who got tossed like a rag doll, but really should have never ever gotten the call, because once you start hugging people, all right, oh, well, that kind of popped up on me. Scotland. Auto. Scott McKenna from Scotland. No, the England Scotland spot. Congrats. Any Wave, Sane, Matinha, who had a lot of hype going in. I don't think he played that well, but then again, with CR7 up front, oh, there's a Svensson. With CR7 up front, I don't know. I don't think it helped anybody involved. Hold on, grab it. All right. Whoops, sorry. Next box. Here we go. So let's see if we can keep the one number per box up. I mean, that's crazy that every box has had a number so far. And we hit an auto. There's probably going to be 2 autos. So we aren't hitting the right players, but definitely can't complain about the amount of hits. It's just the wrong players, which is, as everyone in this chat knows, how cards work. Be cool to hit a gold wave instead of the blaster exclusive, but the reason I was solicited all of the different boxes, all the different retail boxes. I had the sell sheet, and the reason I chose these is because I liked the parallel. I didn't know, what hit rates were going to be or anything at that time, but I liked the colors and the, I don't know what you want to call it, design, the wave design, because I don't love the flash design and fuchsias and all of that other stuff. So, all right. I think never mind. Jeez. They're always in the same spot. All pretty much in the same spot. All right. Well, Enzo. Enzo to 95. Benny Elliott fall down again. Burkhart wave. Baumgartner wave. Another Enzo. There could be silvers in here too. It's hard because I have a lot of reflection, so don't worry, though, they will get found. You're getting every card. McTominay wave. Mazda rookie base. And Tyler Adams. All right, well. Another box, another numbered. A little bit better, I guess. Enzo's better than nothing. Nothing huge yet so far, though. Mania, you hit an auto, but wasn't a good one. Who was it? Scott McKenna, I think, right? But we have hit a numbered in every box so far. Just nobody huge. Another Alex McAllister. And Oh, I thought, oh, no, that's a Connections. Mejbri. Baena. Saka. Yeah, that's a Saka silver. Another Mazza. Molina. Another McAllister. Gyökeres. Wong. Promise David rookie. Younger brother of Jonathan, obviously. Yarnicki. Fofana. Bruno Wave. All right. Well, no numbered. First box of no numbered. Let's get a big one. Yeah, exactly. A loser's bracket. I suspect this thing goes to 64 teams. I don't know when, but all these leagues, or whatever you want to call organizations, are just chasing more games, more money. Then when they have the games, they'll do whatever to make the outcome, which makes them even more billions of dollars. But yeah, it is what it is. All right, let's see what we got here. Anything? No, our numbered runs are all right. Goulet, Koku, De Jong, Subamindi Wave, Nico Paz, who is going to have to wait for the next era apparently. Vargas Wave. Rooney, did Rooney even? I feel like I didn't see a ton of Sweden, and I watched a lot of games. But oh no, he was hurt, right? He didn't even make it. That's what it was. Never mind. Balogun, base, and another Mullen and Verts. Some names in there, and none of them in the cards that we want of them. I went to 2 games. I mean, it was a good experience. Like, I definitely could have. I mean, it was close to me, so I went. I didn't see particular. Well, I mean, I saw like the U.S. Turkey game, which was like a good game, but it just wasn't the same energy since it literally had no ramifications on anything. And then I went to Canada, South Africa, which was fun because it was a knockout game, and I was sitting like dead in the Canadian supporter section, but the game itself was rough. Although, they won. It was cool when they won. I celebrated with the fans. They were happy. I just wish they would have scored earlier so South Africa couldn't just park the bus. Well, if you're 15 minutes from MetLife, you can still make it. You still got a big one. All right, here we go. Yeah, no numbers. Tomine, Silver, Zidane. Magnan, Wave, Irokunda, Rookie Wave, Baye. I mean, this guy, I don't know if he's ever going to be hobby super relevant, but like I think he's really good for as young as he is. He's just in a bad spot. And Denise Wave. Back-to-back waves. Reindeers, that's what I call them. And Militao. Not the biggest Reindeers fan, but that's why I call him that. Well, the first 5 boxes had numbered, but I don't know, like Enzo Fernandez and Barcola were the best. The auto so far has been Scott McKenna, so that hasn't been great. I don't think we've seen a Messi or Yamal yet, or Ronaldo. So, not great, if I'm going to be honest. Oh, there's Cherky, but it's on the back, so... yeah. I wanted to go to New York for Fanatics Fest and the final, just because I think the city's, even if you don't go to the game, I think the city's going to be a buzz, but I'm not going to be able to make it. But if anybody's going to be at the West Coast card show, well, there's a Cristiano base. Yeah. If anybody's going to be at the West Coast card show, what's in these boxes? So each case is probably going to have roughly 10 numbered, 2-ish autos, 1 to 2 autos. If you're lucky, you get a case hit. But in the first 5 boxes, we had 5 numbered, so we've gone cold. Oh, there you go. There he is. Like I said, I like this guy. He's going to have trouble finding time unless he gets a transfer, but I think he's really good. Cristiano. Lopez wave. 35. They're up. Well, if you can find them in the stores, you can still get them for that. But finding cases is a little bit harder. I don't know. Bruno wave. Nusa. Global Reach wave. Samu got hurt, unfortunately. And Patrick Schick wave. And there's the Cherokee. All right, we have, what is this? 3, 5, 7, 9, 10 boxes left. Halfway done. He did have a great goal against France, and then a minute later, Mbappe scored his crazy one, so it kind of overshadowed it. Which at the time I tweeted, I felt so bad for him because he ended up with like one of the best a highlight World Cup highlight real tape goal, and it just got overshadowed immediately. Like, I mean, you can ask any question you want. If I have the answer, I'll give it to you. If I don't, I won't. But if it's what is the card worth, or should I sell, or anything like that, I'm not going to. There's somebody that just went to the Spain game the other day, Mr. Dean. It's good seeing you. Thanks for letting me know you were going. How do you know this one's not shirtless? Just kidding. All right. This was a lot more fun when we were getting the numbered cards. Yeah, 20 boxes. That looks like a silver, yeah. Vandeman silver. Like I said, there might be other silvers, guys. The lighting's just not great. Saka Wave. Is that the second Saka Wave? Moreno, who just keeps scoring big goals. Valverde Wave. I think Nico could be a difference maker now that he seems like he's back. Because Spain, quite honestly, with just Yamal on one side, Arcus, I think I have this guy in silver. Odegaard, DePaul, Vega. Yeah, with just Lamine on one side, they aren't all that great, to be honest. I mean, they're really good, but they're not like... And Koble. Yeah, I don't answer those kind of questions. I'd say save your marriage, do whatever ever possible. If they're yeah, I mean, if they have value and you don't feel like dealing with it, send them to a consignor. If they do have value, or you could, it just depends what they're worth, honestly. But the most important thing is to keep your wife happy, which is part of the reason I priced this break so well, because I have these cases and cases and cases sitting in this room, and, well, not in this room, but in the other room, and she doesn't like looking at them. So I will be doing more of these at the same price, which I think is, I don't know, anywhere from 25 to 100% lower than what everybody else is doing, because I have to get them out of here. So that's kind of how I look at things. Just got 20. I mean, look, I think they're the best value. Like, you still have to hit the players, obviously. Yeah. I already have two. Problem is, one's in Mexico. So that makes it hard for the cards. All right, okay. Diamante, is that? Yeah, there we go. Diamante silver. Nice hit for Ivory Coast. Zubamende, Salman. Kubarsi. Benjamin. Oh, look, there's another Mazza. It's not bad. Yeah. Giro. Diaz, Ferguson, Njai. He scored a couple important goals. Right? No, I'm thinking Indoy. Never mind. Karabek, Davies, and Musiala. Byron boys. I'm very interested to see the megas. Yeah, I mean, look, I think it's good value, and I mean, look, opening cards is a losing proposition. That being said, I sold 10 cases of this to BTL. He ran a 10 caser. I don't know if you saw it. For what I charge for these breaks, he pulled more raw in that, just raw, not even including grading. And I sold 5 to someone in here who's commenting a lot, and he also raw made more than I sold them for. So, I think if you can find them in the store in cases, or you can find them in the store and you know that like they haven't been rummaged through, which they shouldn't be, then I think they're some of the best value you can find, if not the best, especially considering the product. Because usually with like these like super high ceiling, high end, I mean, this is one of, if not the best soccer card products, they're usually terrible ROI. Just because the higher the ceiling, the worse ROI. But like these, I mean, they're pretty good. All right. Well, we've gone cold on the numbers, so there should be a lot more coming. Katike, Torre, Kai Havertz wave, Malik Fofana, rookie wave. Al-Shanai, wave. Nusa, wave. Shade Laren, Costa, Mukau, wave, and another Iniesta. All right. 7 boxes left. We should start hitting numbers again here soon. These are retail. I thought the Hobby Blasters were terrible value for... I didn't like the pink, and there's no way that they should be, 3x the price of these. Well, the big hits depends on what you consider big. There haven't been any what I would consider big hits. Numbered Enzo, numbered Barcola, an Art Carl wave, but nothing great. What are you talking about? Hobby instead of base? Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. They're low numbered, but I don't know, they're pink. I like the color matches of these better. Like the blues match a lot of people well. Whites. The yellows, if you squint hard enough, you can think they're gold. Oh, yeah, Diamante silver. That's another, like I said, nothing huge, but there's still more to come. Hopefully. All right. Yeah, we've gone really cold on the numbered. Whistle wave. Oh, wait. Here we go. Here's a numbered. Wasn't in the normal spot. Oh, boy. There you go. The most popular man in world football today. Yes. The Terminator. I watch every game on Telemundo. The Terminator. Congrats to the Norway spot. Rafinha wave. Diego Luna. Thibaut Courtois wave. Another Zidane. It's been a lot of Zidane. Cash drop. Oh, back-to-back wave. Trophy hunting. I guess technically everybody's trophy hunting, but Saudi Arabia, are they really trophy hunting? Sarpreet Singh. Does anybody know if I didn't even look. Does the South African guy that they found dead, does he have a card in here? Does he have any cards? And have they said what happened to him? Anybody hear about that? 25-year-old, the kid just found dead? Yeah, Youngie. You're not even, yeah. We're going to hit a black any second. Except you can't. Gold vinyl would be nice. I haven't seen many of them. They're going to be hard to hit. Another player just died too? I didn't see that one. No, the gold vinyls. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. A week after playing in the World Cup, you're just found dead. Yeah, I mean, usually when it's like that, that's usually what it is, but that's awful. That is awful. He didn't even play in the knockout game, so it's he didn't, to my knowledge, he didn't screw up anything. Endo, Grady. Paredes, wave. Dean Henderson, wave. Dude, I think we've had 3 of these Jesus Rodriguez new eras. I mean, we've hit a lot of there's a lot of the same players. And unfortunately, they're not the ones we want. Andrade wave. Elliot Anderson. Now, he is actually trophy hunting. Even though I'll never forgive him for falling over as his future teammate. As he hugged his future teammate. Freuler wave. All right. 5 boxes left. Let's go. Hopefully we have one more auto and what is it? 3 or 4 more? Forgive me, how many? Yeah, the yellows are 185, right? 180. 157 of 180. But if you squint really hard, you can just say it's gold. You just got to scratch the 8 off the back. The other thing I like about waves is they tend to grade well because you don't have to worry as much about the surface issues. Although the centering on this whole product, well, the centering on most World Cup Prizm products is bad, and this year seems to be about the same. All right, let's see. All right, we do have a purple. Garby, Dewey, Baumgartner, Freuler. All right, let's see. Let's sweat it from the top. Oh, I know who that is. Anybody else? He's still in it. And he scored a big goal the other day. Fabian Ruiz, purple. how many surge cards have there been? Jeez Louise. Barcola. This is one of those things where I think if, actually I've kind of seen it, where if you get into the right case with the right players, Darwin, it's going to work out really well. Like, we now have 2 Arcus wave rookies, which is not what you want. But if the correlation gods are in your favor, it can work out really, really well. Whoops. Yep, 5 and Louise. All right, so, whoops. Hopefully we get another auto and a few more numbers in these 4 boxes left. Yeah, the perfect center parallel. I don't know why. I mean, maybe it's just like a pop control thing, or maybe they're just competent, but 18 Prizm was brutal. 18 Prizm was so brutal, PSA just kind of was like, we're not even going to care as much about centering. Well, at least at some point they did. I think you kind of have to grade Diamante waves at the point bulk opens back up. Assuming he's still hot. Yeah, 1 auto so far. Scotland. Scott McKenna, Scotland. This is a product where I think people... Oh, yeah. The connections are very tricky. Flo Balogun, Prizm, Silver Prizm. There you go. It's somebody's favorite player in here. Like I said, there could be more silvers in here, with my lighting right now. It's not, I can tell on some, but Martinelli wave. But everything's going to ship. I will check if there is a good silver. It will be taken care of. Rookie. This guy. Rough. I would not be happy if I was a United fan. Oh, there we go. Ronaldo wave. I don't know. His confidence can't be great right now. And Nyland, he was a free agent the game before. He's yeah, you know where to find me. And then, boy, did he spill that one yesterday. Mamadou Sarr. So it'll be interesting to see. It's just so crazy with this, because these guys that have a couple big games, it's kind of like with their cards. You kind of just got to strike right away with some of them. And after the Brazil game, Nyland could have gone wherever he wanted. And now it'll be interesting to see where he ends up. All right, 3 boxes left. Hopefully another auto. Hopefully a manga. Case hits I've seen have been 1 every 3-4 cases. Obviously not all mangas, but just case hits in general, which is another reason why I think these things are incredible. These compared to 2022. In 2022, these case hits were so hard to hit in retail. This year, you go to a Facebook, like Sports Cards Nonsense Facebook group, which is just not a lot of soccer collectors, and they're all just like, I got this blaster from Target, and I got a mango, or I got, you know. I did fire purple. I mean, like I said, the 15 cases of this that have been opened before this one were absolutely ridiculous. Now, granted, they hit well, so. All right, here we go. Another yellow. It's a rookie. Finn Sermon. Not the rookie you want to hit. Oh, there's a Carl, though. I think it's just, yeah. I mean, the guy that's kind of leading Spain, although the media wouldn't have you believe it. Yeah, I mean, like, you get a case for the price of a hobby box. And you get way more numbered. You should get, well, I'm not going to say should get 2 autos, but, you know, a lot of people have been getting 2 autos. I don't know. Just, I think it's a good value prop. Leon. This is actually a wave. This feels like a silver. No. And another Fabian Ruiz. All right. Well, 2 to go. Hopefully numbered. Oh, Maui. It's gross here today. I don't know, it's super humid. Like, looks like it's gonna rain, but it's not raining. I was out all morning. But very humid, which is not like here, as you know. Oh yeah, but you're in Hawaii. It's always humid there. I hope so, buddy. I hope so for you. I will be running this back, so everybody that does have a spot, as I mentioned in the post, I'll probably do this again tomorrow. I'm giving everybody that bought spots the first right of refusal on their spots. So I'll be reaching out to you and everyone else that's in it, and then we'll probably, assuming everybody gets back to me in a timely manner, we can run another one back tomorrow. If not, I will repost, and it'll probably fill again in 20 minutes or 15 minutes like it did today. Because, as I said, this is Miles Shear. All right, we have a blue. Brahim Diaz. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. No. Oh. Legend. We have a legend for the Germany spot. Franz Beckenbauer. Congrats to the Germany spot. 255. 50 of 55. 55, his number was 5, and there's 50 and a 5. There's 3 5s. It's not really how it works, but another Fabian Ruiz. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if this was Jamal, this thing would be crazy, unfortunately. Onana. It's crazy all the injuries Belgium have, and then still are right there. Jeremy Doku played his you-know-what off. Beckenbauer blue. Beckenbauer? Well, forgot who has Germany, but Frankie, Wave, Kamada, Gonzalo, who should have been starting, Hassan. Whoops, well, it's just a Schlotterbeck base. All right, last box Magic, guys. Hopefully we get another auto. Hopefully we get a mango. All right, here we go. These things just so much trash. On the floor. By the way, not the cards. On the floor. Oh, there you go. You saw it, right? The Beckenbauer blue. Nice hit. See if Seattle Soccer Cards wants it. Oh, there you go. You did all right because you got the Carl Wave rookie as well. I'm sure if those grade 10s that you'll definitely have more than major money back. Yeah, I'll do a little bit of a recap. As I said, not the world's best breaker. All right, no numbered, no case hit. Damn. Rafinha, Tillman, Min-Jae Kim, Almada. I feel like we saw a lot of Almada. Livermento, the other Livermento now. Holland Screamers. I feel like that might be the first Monzabi. I can't believe he got hurt. EB Wave. This feels like a silver. No, wow. And another Jesus Rodriguez. I think we had like 4 or 5 of his cards. Diouf. And the last wave, Yildiz. All right, give me a second and I will... Let me do a little bit of a recap. Put them in some sleeves and top loaders. Oh, I should have done this, yeah. You know, an experienced person would have done this before. But, as I said, that ain't me. You're here for the good deals and for the cards. All right. Like, is Vozinha Wave is like a good hit now, right? All right, I think that's all the numbered. I forgot where the auto was. All right, here we go. Oh, the Diamante Silver's in there somewhere. Motor, don't worry, we didn't hit a Gakpo, but one thing I definitely need next time, better lighting. It's like a weird overcast day. The Gakpo auto did not come, unfortunately. This is probably the biggest. All right, here we go. All right. All right, so one, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so the 10 numbered, we got the 10 numbered, which is what you can expect. Yeah. All right, so there is a Jan Diamante Silver in there. There's Carl and Vozinha Waves. So these are the 180s. Chong, Sermon, not the greatest. Fabian Ruiz, Enzo, and Vincent Gear. Alamari, and then the two big hits, Holland and Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer to 55, Holland to 180. And there's an auto in here, but I didn't pull it out like an idiot. Oh, there it is. So, yeah. Not the auto you're hoping for. Unless you're a Scotland collector. Scott McKenna. All right, so yeah, thanks for everybody that bought. I will be reaching out. I will be running this back tomorrow. Everybody that bought is going to have first right of refusal. So expect to be hearing from me soon. Thanks, everybody.